Gaining weight is something that I feel like not a lot of people talk about. Everyone's always trying to lose weight, even on like the Fitbit apps. I don't have my Fitbit. But on all the, things for weight, it's always losing it. And I want to talk about gaining weight because, maybe there's some people out there who are like me, and I guess who are still like me, who just, they want to keep gaining weight. They want to look different. So I got a few tips that might help you out. Let's get started. So I think the first thing when you step on this journey of gaining weight is you got to have a big reason why to do it, because it's kind of like any journey. It's not going to be easy. So you got to have a big enough reason why. And if you don't, then you're just going to fall short when it gets tough. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to go through the process of gaining weight throughout high school, and I would buy mass gainer and go to the gym for like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's like you don't see results, and it's fucking discouraging. It sucks. So my big why for me was when I got to college, I was weighing 120 pounds, like soaking wet, and I was like 5'9" or 5'10", and that's pretty skinny. And just walk around and see everyone was bigger than me, and I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. I'm like, I gotta get big. This sucks. So have a strong reason. So the next thing I would definitely say is you gotta have a vision. You gotta feed it. So I myself have a picture of some dude on my wall, and he's from like bodybuilding.com, whether it's something like that. I know that stuff Arnold Schwarzenegger would do. Phil Heath has done a lot when he's been in the gym, and he's working out, and he just sees pictures of like dudes like Gary Coleman, and he's like, just one more set, one more rep. You got to constantly feed it, whether it's doing that, or if you visualize how big you want to look after you put up a certain amount of weight, or you visualize yourself hitting a new max on bench press or squat or something like that. You always got to feed the vision constantly, because that vision is going to be the fuel to your why. So definitely the next thing is have a vision. So I think maybe the last thing in the short video is eating. You have to eat. For me, it's always been a struggle because I've been taking Concerta/Adderall since I was in like 3rd grade, which I know is crazy. But it's always been really hard for me just because it knocks out my appetite. And even though I found my body adjust to it and I'll eventually get my appetite back after a certain amount of time, it's really hard. On top of that, you have to, whenever you feel hungry, eat. Like, even if it's a snack, even if it's like a few things, a fucking candy bar, keep the hunger alive. Because if you don't, it might happen to you, because it's happened to me a lot and it still does. If I ignore it for a certain amount of time, I'm not hungry anymore, and it's hard to get back. So do that, and you also have to make yourself eat. So the way that I get myself to eat is whenever I'm eating. I did it for breakfast this morning. While I'm eating, I have my phone out in front of me, and I'll literally type in on YouTube like eating motivation. And I'll just watch videos of like big bodybuilders. They'll just, destroy like 3 pizzas or some dumb shit like that. And it just kind of helps me see, it's like, okay, well, if they can eat all that and, they do it for a purpose, then so should I. And, so I do it. And it helps me kind of get my mind off of it when I'm just like, damn, I don't want to eat this. Like, it just kind of takes me back and makes me think, like, I'm eating this for a purpose. So it's number 3. I think my 3rd tip. Yeah, so those are some tips. I hope this helps someone, if you're skinny. If you have any questions, hit me up down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond to them as soon as I fucking can. Have a good one, guys.